I hope you are well. Welcome back. So today I thought I would do a mini haul for you. I have found over the last couple of months some really lovely books, and I've also been quite lucky in the charity shops that I have visited. I've found some really nice things in there. So in particular, I thought it might be an idea to share the books with you because those are things that you can always go and search for if you like the look of them and you want to see if you can get hold of a copy yourself. So I have a few books for you. I also have a few vintage things that I have picked up. And I also have a few crafty things as well that I have managed to find in my local charity shop. So we will get started and we'll have a look at the books first. So the first book I wanted to share with you is called The Seasons. This was found in a charity shop. I paid £3 for it. And it reminded me very much of the Edith Holden's Edwardian Lady, Diary of an Edwardian Lady. And what drew me to this book are the illustrations. There's just some beautiful illustrations in here. The paper's a little bit glossy, but nothing too much. But we get kind of like these coloured illustrations, but then we get these kind of sepia tones as well. This gorgeous writing. And I just thought it was so pretty. Now, when we get a bit further on in the book, this paper isn't glossy at all. So I don't know why, you know, we've got different types. But what drew me to it as well was the different colours. So we've got like this pinky one, this bluey one, another blue one here. I just thought, and like this peachy one, I just thought it was so unusual, so eclectic, and just really interesting. And then you get obviously these gorgeous little birdie illustrations as well. And then we kind of come back to this bit, and then we've got like this gloss page again. So I don't really know why, but just look at this. And again, like I said, it really reminds me of that Edith Holden style. I will take you on, look at that. And then going from the back, we've just kind of got more of the same. The different seasons. Like that. So I just thought that was gorgeous when I saw it. So it's by Louis Lawrence, and try and see if there's an ISBN number. ISBN number is here if you want the ISBN number. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I love that one. The next one I wanted to show you was this. It's called Hedgerow. And again, this is a lovely nature book. The ISBN number for this one is here at the bottom. Published in 1987. And these illustrations are stunning in this book. So we've got kind of the writing intertwined with these smaller ones, but then we just get these gorgeous illustrations. Look at this. And you kind of get those full page ones. So these are the ones I like with the labels on. Again, quite Edith Holden style. Just trying to flick through to find some of those larger illustrations. So here we go. I love that one. I love things that are just simple, understated, muted colours. It says Rooks in aerial display. Little field mouse. And then obviously this page I was instantly drawn to with the mushrooms. Gorgeous berry illustrations. What's this one? A snail. So again, I was sold on the illustrations. I'm always sold on illustrations. Finding it hard to get everything on, but hopefully you can get the idea. But yeah, another gorgeous one. So again, that's Hedgerow by Anne Angus. The next one I found was this one, A Twitcher's Diary, The Birdwatching Year of Richard Millington. It was £2 in a charity shop. And again, I was sold on the illustrations. So we've got all the kind of the info at the front. Then we get all these gorgeous illustrations of birds, ducks, and the pages of those really nice quality, not bright white, it's like a cream coloured. So lots of it's black and white, but then you do get those coloured ones as well. So I just think these black and white ones are gorgeous. I will flick through from the back. I like these index pages that you get. I think they're always really interesting if you're wanting to reuse this in a crafty way, not, you know, not keep it as a book to read. But yeah, I thought that one was gorgeous. So that is A Twitcher's Diary. The ISBN for that one, if you want it, is here. That was published in the UK in 1981. The next one I wanted to share with you was this one. I paid £1.50 for it. Woodland and Hill Birds, Eggs and Nests, with over 150 illustrations. So you can see there's a bit of a theme going on. But again, I was sold on the illustrations. They're just beautiful. They're gorgeous. And it's every page. So you've got your information here, and then the illustration of the bird there, and its egg. And what I really like about them is how it's just drawn in the background with no colour, and the colour is saved for the bird and the egg. I think that looks really interesting. Just a really nice style. And it keeps all the attention to the bird illustrations. And again, let's go from the back. These are obviously kind of the birds of prey. And the ISBN for this one is here. And that was first published in 1974. And then a similar one is this one here. Again, I paid £1.50. A hand guide to butterflies and moths of Britain and Europe. And you guessed it, I was sold on the illustrations. Again, it's that really nice paper. It's not bright white. I love the colours in that one. I love those pinks. So the ISBN for this one, if you want it, is here. That was published in 1980. And I also very recently found this in my very local charity shop in the little town where I live. And I spotted it and I couldn't resist it. I had to buy it mainly because I love the style of it. So it's like the spines at the top here and it opens up this way. It says it's come from a school, Marsh's Commercial School, 5 Knutsford Road, Warrington. So in Manchester. You can tell it's old. A course in typewriting, 1950. And it's just really interesting. It opens that way, but just for the sake of trying to fit everything in, I'll twist it. But it's got these really cool old illustrations in, and I don't know, I just loved it. When I found it, I loved it. I love things like this, where, you know, kind of things that have got like labels or instructions. And then it's got typewriting exercises in it. I just thought it was really, I don't know, I just thought it was something different. And then another exercise here where we get this really interesting page. I'm guessing the exercise was to read it and type it out. I don't know. I mean, it's really difficult to fit it on, but it's just good fun. It's just good fun. I just liked it a lot. And what I particularly liked, although it's not very attractive, but it uses one of these, I can't remember, are they called treasury tags? We used to use them in school to attach bits of paper together. It's how it's got like an eyelet and then it's held together with a brad, and I thought it was a really interesting idea to use for a journal as a closure. So it kind of goes in there at the back and then just comes around to the front, and then that goes through there like that, unless it goes this way. It could go that way. I think it might go that way actually. So then you would tie it closed and that would just hang out the bottom. But isn't that interesting? I love it. I love old books. I love stuff like this. So moving on. So the next thing I wanted to show you is that for some reason, I've just seemed to be incredibly lucky. So I would say about a year ago now, I found this Edith Holden card and envelope set. So the greeting card blanks in like a folder. And it's one of those, you know, where you write the person's birthday and then you've got a card ready for them. So in here, you've got all the Edith Holden card blanks and envelopes, and then obviously the pouches to put them in. And then again, for every year, you've got the cards. I won't take them all out, but I think some of them do repeat, but I just thought in general the folder was really nice. And then at the back here, we've got like these little tabs, the names and addresses. Again, it's the same picture repeating, but I thought that was really pretty. So I grabbed this because I do like to use greeting cards in my journals. So I got that one. And then I came across this one, which is the story of Edith Holden. This is in a different shop. So this one, to be honest, the end paper sold me. I love the pattern on it. But this is the story of Edith Holden, so there she is. And in here is more, obviously we do have pictures, but it's more about her work and her. So we've got the Christmas cards, and then we get some extracts from her book. Some postcards that she wrote. So these are some, this one's a postcard from Edith to Bella on her birthday in February 1907. The poem is illuminated by Edith, and the border of flowers is an idea she had used the year before to decorate poetry in the nature notes. So here's some black and white copies. Some of her work, well, sepia, I should say. And then we've got some lovely pictures here. Her house, where she used to live. Some more little pictures here. Love this. The ISBN I can't see unless it's on the back. No, I can't see the ISBN for that one. It says it's compiled by either Ina or Ina Taylor. And that one's called The Edwardian Lady, The Story of Edith Holden, author of The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. And then I was actually lucky enough to find the book itself. This was in, if you've been watching my videos since I don't know, in the last year maybe, I did talk about a vintage warehouse that we went to. It's one of my favourite places, Bygone Times. I found it there. So I came across the actual copy, and it's got the gorgeous yellowy aged pages. So I don't really need to flick through this because most people know what this looks like. But yeah, so I was lucky enough to actually find this. I paid £2 for this, which I could not believe. Complete bargain. And I don't think I'll be taking this book apart. I'm just going to keep it. If I get a second copy, perhaps. But I just really love the illustrations. So yeah, so I was really lucky to find that. And then a couple of weeks ago, I found some stamps in a charity shop for £1. And it's an Edwardian Lady stamp collection. I've got a feeling, yeah, it's Card Making and Papercraft magazine. I've got a feeling it came out quite recently in a magazine. I found it in a little basket in the charity shop. So all in all, I've not done too bad for Edith Holden, have I? So I've got a lovely collection there. Obviously, I'm going to be using the stamps. I'm likely to use some cards. These two I might just keep because I like them. So the next thing I wanted to show you was some vintage finds. These are all from that Bygone Times vintage warehouse that I just told you about. So I've been there a few times now. As I say, it's one of my favourite places. I'm actually on the waiting list for a stall there so that I can sell my artwork. So these are kind of from various times I've been. But the first thing I wanted to show you was, can you go? Can you go? I used one of these in my Junk Journal January journal, and they're just really cool little cards that I thought would be interesting to use on, do some mixed media with, you know, do some kind of flip something or other with. Just thought they were really interesting, and I like that on the back as well. It reminds me of a circus. So I found those. I always keep my eyes out for anything interesting like this. I also really like the box. Next, I found these gorgeous cigarette cards. The whole lot cost me 50p. And we've got birds, animals, nature, you know, fruit, vegetables. Look at a little badger, that's cute. So 50p, and I think I got about 100, maybe more, of these. Again, I used a few of these in my Junk Journal January journal. I like these ones at the front with the birds. Is that an armadillo? Got a whale here. So next up is I found some stamps. 40p for these sets of stamps. So we've got birds and nature on there. The mushroom ones. Sea life ones. Fruit. These are Canadian stamps. £25 for this set here. I got these horse racing ones because my husband kind of works in the industry, so they're more like a keepsake. Some fish and sea creatures on there, and then I got this Picasso style one. I love that. So next is postcards of all shapes and sizes. I've got Christmas ones, whole variety of things, another Christmas one. Quite a lot of these have been written on as well. Now a lot of this stuff, oh, I got this because it had a this pop out. I thought, oh, how interesting is this? It's got photographs. I thought, what a really good idea to steal. Bonjour d'Espoir. So that's from France. Yeah, going to Ireland from France. So I just thought that was really good fun. Another winter one. Harvest. Now, yeah, as I was saying, a lot of these are going to be out of copyright. So I was hoping to get some of these scanned, because I've been very lucky in what I found. And I'm lucky to have that Bygone Times near me. That's from 1899, for example. So that's out of copyright, isn't it? But not everybody can kind of find this type of thing. It's the writing on the back that I like more than anything. I just think it's so interesting to have something in your hands that somebody else has bought, written, passed on, given to someone. It's the history of stuff like this that I love. And then this is just an example of a few that I chose. There was a wall all the way around, one massive back wall on just one of the stalls. And, you know, there's thousands of choice. I also found some with some kiddies on. I thought these were quite sweet. That one looks like it's been deckled already. This one was an envelope, I just thought was interesting. I got this one because I'm from a place called Blackpool. If you're out of the UK, that's in the northwest of England. It's a seaside town. And the most famous thing it's known for is having a tower, Blackpool Tower, but we're also known for having donkeys on the beach. So I just thought that was really funny. And I don't think it is from Blackpool, but I just, you know, it kind of just reminded me of. But I also found this one. It says it's from St Anne's-on-Sea, which is near me. And I just thought it was a really interesting postcard to have again for nostalgia reasons. And also I found in a charity shop in a place called Lytham, pre-1962. And they're all postcards of Preston, which is a market town about 20 minutes from me. So which came in a lovely original envelope. And again, it's just kind of nostalgia reasons really for those. So lots of postcards. I've also got, now I have not wanted to open these. These are, some of them are open, but I don't want to ruin the envelopes. And they just had loads of these. I just like the envelopes, they were interesting. And I'm not quite sure what's in them. But I love the envelopes, I love the stamps, and they're all different themes. I wonder if I can get this one open. See, that one's empty. Maybe some of them have got letters in them and some of them are empty. So 1976. Again, I just really liked the envelopes. 1969. So I thought those are really interesting. And finally, I found these. Again, these are bygone times. These are the books where you put the little stickers into. I think they're these, but, you know, actually stuck into the books. Which again, I just thought were really nice. They're old. The staples have gone rusty. They've got that gorgeous aged colour to the pages. So we've got that one, Wildflowers, oh, 6p. I wonder what the date was. Hoping to find, I can't find a date. I'm hoping I could probably Google, but if they're paying 6p, it was a while ago. This one's 6p as well. Wild Birds in Britain. I mean, even this, I find someone's crossed it out. I just find it fascinating that this has belonged to somebody else. Their pen, their pencil. And then finally, coming up to kind of the crafty things, is I was very lucky the other day in my very local charity shop. I went in and there was loads of craft stuff, baskets of it. And the lady, I'm sorry, my storage was full, but yeah, I was telling you a story. So the lady in there was like, oh, we had a craft weekend last weekend where the whole shop was just craft products. I knew absolutely nothing about this. If I had, I'd have been first there. So I will have to make sure that I remember about that for next year. So I found some really good stuff. So I'm guessing whatever had been sold, you know, was pretty popular. But I found some John Next Door and some kind of creative expressions as well. I've never heard of this Crafts too. I've never heard of, but this is, I found this, it's what this is. So it's an embossing folder with the cutting die. I'm not sure what the quality is. It's, you know, it's a bit thin, but I think I paid about 50p. So we'll give that a try. I've never actually used a cut and emboss before. They did have, oh, £2. They did have these as well, or some of these, but I didn't really fancy any of them. But I really liked this background, like cube type design. So I got that one. And I got this John Next Door cut and emboss folder. So it is this one here with the trees, which I thought would be nice for Christmas, or like a winter themed, either Christmas card, winter card, or like a winter theme in a journal. I got some dies. So I got some leaf dies. Some more leaf dies, because you can never have too many. And then I got this craft die, which I thought was gorgeous, by Sue. It's Creative Expressions by Sue Wilson. It's called French Background. I thought it would be good as well if I had patience one day to do like that inlay technique. So all in all, I've not done too badly. I haven't paid full price for anything for quite a while, so that's not doing too bad, is it? I am a bit of a magpie. I do search when I go. You know, I'm the type who will sit on the floor with a basket and rummage through. That's where you're going to find things. But yeah, at the same time, I think luck has just been on my side as well. So I just thought I would share my little haul with you. Obviously, things like this, you know, that's just going to be luck to see if you have anything near you. But mainly, I just thought the books might be of an interest to you, because that's something that you can always kind of try and find, you know, either by title or the ISBN number, if it's something that you're interested in. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you've got any questions or comments, please feel free to put them down in the comments. Also, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more. So I will say goodbye until next time. See you then, and I'll see you soon. Bye.